Hello, students and faculty members. So, the topic of my presentation is key AI tools and platforms which can be helpful in academic research. So, to begin with, I would like to briefly introduce myself. So, I am Dr. Aditya Sinha. I am working as assistant professor cum junior scientist in the Department of Extension Education at Bihar Agricultural College, which is under Bihar Agricultural University at Sabor in Bhagalpur. It is in Bihar state. So, why I have chosen this topic? Because I have a specialization in artificial intelligence, and also I am very much interested in exploring new tools and techniques which can be helpful in academic research, and which is also ethical. That is why I have chosen this topic, so that it can be helpful for you as well. So we'll be discussing everything regarding AI tools and platforms and how it can be used in ethical way in the academic research today in our presentation. So it will be a great learning experience. I hope all of you will like it. So to begin with, let us see that this chat GPT it became very famous. Just you know that this technology was very prompt in reaching a lot number of people. So, but the universities, most of the universities, you will see that they are skeptical in promoting this chat GPT. There are many universities in the US which has banned the use of chat GPT. But several universities, you will see that they are now they are normalizing the use of artificial intelligence because so many tools are there nowadays, and it is very difficult to infer whether the student has used ChatGPT or not. So there are a lot of tools in which students can even escape this artificial intelligence thing. That is why a lot of universities are now planning to integrate this ChatGPT in their curriculum rather than to just banning it overall. So, a lot of changes are seen in this educational world, and we have to acclimatize with it. And also, we have to see whether we are making ethical use of artificial intelligence tools or not. So, what is the key question which arises when we think about the ethical use of artificial intelligence? The key question which arises regarding ethical use is that who owns the content of this AI generated platform? Whatever prompt we provide on the artificial intelligence platform, who controls what? So we don't get any reference whenever we ask any question to ChatGPT or any AI tool. We don't get any reference of it. That from where this ChatGPT has gained that information, from where it has, what is the source of that information? So it is very difficult to say that who actually owns this AI generated content. You may you may argue that the students actually own the content because they feed the prompt and on the basis of the prompt they get the responses. You can even say that the intellectual property will lie with the artificial intelligence programs such as ChatGPT or Cloud or Copilot, whatever the AI platform that you are using. Also, you can argue that the creators, uh, the data that AI is trained on. You all know that this AI platforms are trained on a lot of data. So it is based on machine learning and deep learning and everything. So the creators of that data, they may own the intellectual property. So this is a very big question which this artificial intelligence world is facing. So you all should think about this, and that is why we are so skeptical to use. The universities are very skeptical. Even people are very skeptical to use this AI tools because the ownership of data is cannot be claimed by anyone. Neither it can be claimed by the students, nor the AI program, or nor the creators of data AI, because this data is actually this ChatGPT. What it is? It is a generative platform, so it will give different responses each and every time. That is why it is very difficult to say that who actually owns the content. I hope you are getting this point. But since we are interested in using artificial intelligence, so the thing that we should know that this artificial intelligence is mainly helpful in lot of domains. So the first domain in which artificial intelligence can be very helpful in the academic front is nothing but idea development and research design phase. So what do we mean by development and research design phase? This is the most important thing because each and every student they face difficulty in starting their research plan or thinking about their topic. So this AI platform can be very helpful in generation of ideas. It can help us brainstorm different ideas. It can help us in identifying the literature gaps. Not only this, it can also help us in the generation of hypotheses because this is also a very important component of research methodology or whatever methodology we are using. But we mostly get confused on what hypothesis to use, whether to go for qualitative approach or quantitative approach or a mixed methods approach. So this idea development and research design, which is the most important component whenever we start our thesis or our research project. So it is very helpful. This AI platforms can prove very helpful in this. Also, it is helpful in providing us a research planning. So how we can actually design our approach. Then the second domain in which AI can be very helpful is content development and structuring. What does this mean? This means that how we need to combine the text together, how we need to expand our concepts in a better way. So how we can complete the entire paragraph. In this AI tools can help us a lot in being a writing assistant to us. Also, it can help us in structuring the things together. By structuring, we mean that what should be the tone of the language that we are writing. You must be knowing about the thing called readability. So readability means that how easy your text is to understand by by a person who is in class 8 or who is in class 12, or whether your content is meant for those people who are in research domain. So this also AI can help a lot in such type of activity. Also, it can help you in providing you different ideas for graphics, for tables, for posters, for presentations. Whenever we make use of these graphics and tables and posters in our write-up, it becomes more attractive, and people are more pleased to see these things rather than just reading out the text. That is why this is also a very important component which AI is helping you with. The third thing in which AI can be useful, a lot useful, is literature reviews and synthesis. So what do we mean by that? We mean with that uh, with artificial intelligence tools, what you can do is you can extract different text. You can also go on for semantic analysis. Also, you can synthesize a lot of things. A lot of PDF files are there. You can synthesize it. You can compare different approaches. Suppose you want to conduct a research which can be conducted with different research design or with different approaches. So AI can give you a very good comparative analysis, which will save a lot of time, and also it will give you a very crystal clear approach on how you should approach towards your problem. And also it will help you in automated synthesis. What do you mean by this? This means that it can help you in summarizing lot of things, lot of papers. It can summarize in a single paragraph, and it can help you in doing a great literature review in very quick time. And also it will help you in knowing different perspectives in a very short time frame. So for this all things you can use AI. Together with this, you can also use AI for data management and analysis. So this lot of students they face problem in data analysis. They don't know what tool to use, or they are not very confident in using softwares such as SPSS. Or we mostly use SPSS, the movie or R in social sciences domain. So the students they don't know this. Many of the students they come to me and they say that it is very difficult to learn R because they don't know anything about coding. They don't know anything about coding, so they don't know how to do analysis through Python and all. So this AI platforms can be very helpful in providing you the exact code which you should just feed to the AI platforms. So sorry, to the software such as R or such as Python, and you can get the analysis done from them. You don't have to code everything on your own because this AI has become so efficient that it will help you in that also. So that is why this it is very helpful in data management and analysis, and also it will help you in curating or creating the data set. Sometimes what we see, we don't know how to clean the data, how to curate the data sets. For this also AI can be very helpful. Those who have taken the premium version of ChatGPT, they might have used these tools. So this is really very helpful in curating the data, cleaning the data, also knowing that whether the data is normal or not. So a lot of basic analysis can be done by artificial intelligence platform. Not only basic analysis, but also high level analysis. Then the next thing that AI can do is it can help us in editing, reviewing, and publishing support. How come? Because it can help you in proofreading your article. Suppose whatever paragraph you have written, it can give you a more professional touch. Also, it can help you in in concising your content, whatever you content you have written. It can help you in summarizing it, in making it a in giving you a very good abstract, the exact abstract that you need. So these things can also be done. Not only this, nowadays people also use these AI platforms for responding to the reviewer comments. You might be knowing that when we submit articles to good journals, the reviewers ask us some concerns or they ask us some questions. So AI can also be used in providing answers to that. So it will help you in thinking in a better way, so that you can answer in the most perfect manner possible. So this will not only help you in responding better to the queries of the reviewers, but also help you in enhancement of the paper. The last thing that AI can be very helpful is communication, outreach, and ethical compliance. What does this mean? This means that you can tailor out your content, whatever content you have created. You can tailor out the content according to your audience. As I was telling before also, that readability is a very important component of whatever article you are writing. So you can tailor the content of the article or the understanding or approach of the article based on the audience that you have. Suppose you are writing an article which is meant for everyone, for all the students, such as they can be college students or school students. So it is mostly called a popular article. In this case, AI can help you in creating a draft of that article, which will be in very easy language, so anyone can understand that. So you can send those type of article to any magazine which has wider audience. Also, AI can help you in translations. Nowadays, a lot of people they use AI tools for translating their content to other languages, so that it can be supported to a wider audience. Then social media engagement. You might be knowing that a lot of people they use AI tools for creating content on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a professional website which everyone should use. So in this LinkedIn, what people do, they it is a professional network, a website which gives you, um, it helps you in networking opportunities with professionals of that field. So with artificial intelligence, what you can do, you can easily make contents. Whatever you are posting, it will give you a more professional touch. It will also help you in providing appropriate hashtags, so that your content will be visible to more number of people, and it will be getting more appreciation with everyone. So with this, it can be very helpful in such type of activity, such as dissemination and outreach activity. Other thing that for which AI can be very helpful is getting through ethical and integral integrity assurance. What does this mean? This means that whatever I have said till now, everything should be ethically compliant. You just can't copy and paste content that you get from artificial intelligence tool. You have to give a human touch to it. So this AI tools can also help you in plagiarism detection, because you know that the universities are very strict in this plagiarism rules. So until and unless your content is plagiarism free, it has appropriate citations, references, and all, then only it can be considered your work. So you have to this AI can help you a lot in detection of plagiarism, whether your content is having some copied content or something. So it will help you in risk assessment. So it will help you in getting better publications. So these six things you always have to keep in your mind whenever you are writing um, an article through the help of artificial intelligence tools that we will be discussing later. So I have taken this content from the reference that I have provided. Uh, it is a recently published article with the title "Using Artificial Intelligence in Academic Writing and Research: An Essential Productivity Tool." This was published in Computer Methods and Programs in Biomedicine Update in this year, in 2024 itself. Now let us come to uh, the safe use of AI tools. So it is very important to use these AI tools very safely. What does this mean? Very safely. This means that since we are user of AI, we are accountable for both the prompt that we provide to it and also the content that will be generated through AI. So you always have to remember this flowchart. This flowchart is very important. So you can see with this flowchart is that, so if your input is having confidential information, suppose whatever prompt you are providing, it is if it is containing a confidential information, it is better not to provide that information to these platforms, because what it will do, it will help, though that content will maybe help to that content may lie in their database and it may help to train that database, to train that model further. That is why if you have any such confidential information, it is better not to put on any AI tool. Suppose you are not having it, then what you can do? Then you have to see that whether your input has content which may be commercialized in future. Suppose you have something which has patent like utility, which can be commercialized in the near future. If you have something like that, it is better to get legal advice before putting such content to the artificial intelligence platform. Suppose you are not having anything which can be commercialized, then what you can do is you again have to think whether your input is having uh, whether your input is having content which can be trademarked or it can be copyrighted, or whether its intellectual property can be had in the near future. If it is nothing like that, then again you have to think that does it matter if the output is valid and reliable? Okay, so if it matters that it should be valid and reliable, then you have to think whether you have expertise to verify the output. Until and unless you have the expertise to verify the output, you must not use the content. Because sometimes what artificial intelligence platform will do, it will give you random responses, or that those responses might not be correct in the real sense. So it is better not to use AI tools in that case. Suppose you are an expert and you are able to verify the content, whether it is reliable, then you are safe to go and you can easily use AI tools. Why I said this and why this flowchart is important is because a lot of times people think that whatever this AI platforms are providing, it is true. But actually it is not true, because for literature review it is quite true, because if you will use this artificial intelligence tool such as ChatGPT for literature review, what you will see is that it will provide you literature review and it will also provide you the source from where it has taken. But sometimes the entire list is cooked. This means that it will just make up for the references. Those references are not existing in the real world. It will just make up for those references which is really not existing. So the journals are taking these things very seriously. And if you have such false references, they may even bar you from submitting the articles to their platform. So it is very important to check the authenticity of whatever content this AI tools have provided. Until and unless you are an expert in that, it is better not to use it, because it can be unsafe, isn't it? It can be very unsafe, because um, then people will question your integrity, and also they will question that if you are a perfect person to write on that topic or not. So always you must always refer to this flowchart before using AI tools. So the reference of this flowchart is by Cambridge Mathematics. So it is a very important document which was authored by Lee in 2023. The topic of it was engaging with artificial intelligence in research and writing. You can also download this document from the link that I have provided over here. So it is a very important document which will help you in understanding the safe use of AI tools. Then these ethical guidelines and policies for AI in research and education you must always keep in your mind. There are four ethical principles for the use of AI. The first ethical principle is respect for human autonomy. So you must always remember that AI tools can never be a substitute for human beings. Human beings have created this AI, and it is necessary to have a human touch to it. Otherwise, the AI tools cannot. It will not. It will just look like that you have just copied the content and pasted. So it is always you must respect for human autonomy. Then prevention of harm. You must never use this AI tools for any harmful activities. Then fairness. You must always keep this diversity and fairness in your mind and be neutral. And then explicitability. You must always be explicit on the use of AICT. Artificial intelligence. Whatever, you should not hide any facts regarding this. So for this, there are seven key requirements. What are those? The first key requirement is human agency and oversight. What does this mean? This means that you must be always having an oversight, and that you can be able to see that what is what is going to happen in the near time when you use this artificial intelligence tool. Then always you have to keep in mind about technical robustness and safety, whether you are technically competent or not to use this. Then privacy and data governance. This is also very important because you must not compromise on this privacy and data governance things. Then transparency is very important because whenever you use this AI tools, you must be transparent towards this. Diversity, non-discrimination, and fairness are also important. You must always respect this diversity, not to discriminate between any person or anything, and fairness. Then also you should be having societal and environmental well-being. You must always think about this. Whatever things you are generating from AI platform, whatever prompt you are giving, it should be having it should be helpful to the society and also for the overall development of the society and overall development of the environment concerned. It should not be anything which will pose a threat to society or to the environment. And then you must be held accountable for whatever you are doing, whatever things you are inputting in the AI platform. So accountability is also a must thing. So always this ethical guidelines, this four ethical principles, and these seven key requirements you must always keep in your mind. Now we have ethical guidelines and policies for AI in research and education. So as I was talking about that document developed by Cambridge Press. So this Cambridge University Press, what it recommends regarding ethical guidelines. First of all, it recommends that AI will not meet this authorship requirement. So you cannot say that ChatGPT is also an author in your work. The second thing that it has outlined is that if you have used this AI, then you have to declare it and you have to explain that I have used this AI for this work. So this you have to provide in your document. Then authors will be always held responsible or accountable for research integrity. If you have done any harm or if you have done any, if you have generated any data which is not really existing or which is just cooked up, you must be held responsible for this. And then adherence to plagiarism is also very important because no university will tolerate if you have actually copied the content from somewhere else or if you have copied the graphs or tables or results and just claim that it is your own. So none of the universities or any academic institutions is going to tolerate that. So this Russell Group is an association of 24 world-class and research-intensive university, and also it has members such as University of Cambridge, University of Oxford, and UCL. So it has provided principles on generative AI in education. The first principle is that the AI platform should be used ethically and responsibly. And secondly, we should be ready to prepare students and staff for an AI-enabled world. As I was telling to you before also, that the world is generally shifting to this AI-enabled world. Now, no university can ban ChatGPT at all because the students will find some way or the other to make use of these AI tools. So we have to equip the students, we have to prepare the students so that they can make better use of AI, but they are also compliant to this ethical requirements, and they are also responsible for whatever they are doing. So with this Russell Group has recommended this key principles. The first key principle is AI literacy. This means that it will equip all the students and staff with the knowledge of this AI. As you might be knowing that whoever is using AI in today's world, they are told that they are 10x superior to the people who are not using. So it is better to equip the students and staff with the opportunities that this AI is providing and also the limitations and ethical issues behind it. The second thing is support for staff. This means that the appropriate resources and training will be provided to all the staffs so that they can use this AI in teaching. You might be knowing that this AI is very helpful in teaching. It can help you in generating very good quizzes. It can help you in testing the students really well. It can also help you in providing in getting more better feedback from the students. So it is very helpful. So this support for staff is also a very good principle. The third principle that is very important is adaptation. What does this mean? This means that how you can integrate this AI into teaching and assessment. This AI can be very much adapted in teaching and assessment thing because with AI you can help the students to understand the content in a much better way. And also the students can judge themselves whether they have learned the unit or not. So it will help to provide an equal access opportunity to all the students. So the teachers must make use of such type of assessment tools which AI is providing. Then we have integrity. With integrity, what we mean to say is that there should be a clear-cut policy on the use of AI, and all the universities must uphold this academic standards. Nowadays, you will see that all the universities of the world are creating a document on the policy, AI policy, that how the university will take care of this AI thing and how it will help the students to see whether they are making ethical use of AI or not. This integrity is a very important component. Then we have collaboration. With collaboration, we mean that um, the best practices that you get out of this ICT tool, the best AI tool, and we must always evaluate these policies and we must share the information regarding best practices. The more we share this information, the better this AI will evolve in the later period. So it is always better to document this success stories that we get out of AI, and also to evaluate these policies because these policies once created cannot lie as such. They need to be upgraded. You all can see that this AI is continuously evolving, and so should the policies. Because if you'll be having a stringent policy which is not dynamic, then what will happen is that no one will adhere to it. So it is always better to have a dynamic policy. So the source of this guidelines is this Russell Group, as I was talking before. It is a uh, association consisting of 24 world-class universities. So the topic of this write-up is Russell Group Principles on the Use of Generative AI Tools in Education. You can find the document on this link that I have provided. Now let us go to the next thing, which is called ethical guidelines and policies for AI in research and education. So whenever we use AI in research and education, it is very important to acknowledge the AI source as we are used to acknowledge the and cite the author from where we have got the information in our research article or any manuscript. Similarly, you have to acknowledge the AI sources. You have to clearly mention the AI tool that you have used and how you have used it. And also some examples that I provided just below. So it will help you in understanding that how we need to acknowledge this AI sources. So first of all, you have to write that if you have not used AI at all, then you have to write a statement such as no content generated by AI technologies has been presented in my as my own work. If you have made use of AI, you need to write a statement such as I acknowledge the use of this AI tool to generate materials for background research. Suppose you have conducted a comprehensive literature review using AI tools, then you need to acknowledge this. And suppose you have um, used it in a modified form, then you have to write a statement like this. I acknowledge the use of this AI tool to generate materials included in my writing research in a modified form. So you have to acknowledge the AI source. Otherwise, what will happen is that people might think that this all information is is yours, which is actually not true, which will help, which will create a trouble for you because that will be considered under plagiarism, isn't it? So it is always better to acknowledge this AI sources. So again, I have taken this thing from the same document, which was authored by Lee in 2023. You can all go through this article. It is really very informative, which will provide you on the ethical issues of AI in research and education. So this was up till this, it was a brief outline of how this AI can be used ethically. Now we will dive into the main topic, and the main topic is how you can use this AI tools in your research. So first of all, we need to know that a research journey comprises of what all things. So the first thing that we do in research is that we start our research journey with identifying relevant literature. We just search and search. We go to the library. We keep on searching about the people. We get to know about the people who are pioneers in that discipline. We go through the journal articles to see the major authors who have authored on that aspect. So the first thing that we do in our research thing is we identify relevant literature. So that is our starting point. So with this AI tools, we can easily do that. The second thing that we do in literature is that we want to know whether what is the quality of the research papers that we have gathered. So citations is a very good thing through which we can know that how popular that article is. If the article will be having more number of citations, this means that it has better credibility. So this also you can do through this artificial intelligence tools. The third thing that we can make use of this AI tools is that it will help you in organizing and cataloging the information. What does this mean? This means that it will help you in organizing the content. When we are a researcher, what we do, we have a lot of PDF articles, we have a lot of information with us, but we don't have a summary of all the information. We don't have a clear-cut information on different themes that the articles are covering. So with that, with the help of AI tools, you can easily do this. You can catalog the information, you can summarize the information, you can present the information in an abstract form. All these things can be conducted with AI tools, which will be helpful in your research journey. And the last thing, but it is not the least, absolutely, because it will help you in enhancing your writing skills. So this is the most important thing that I think that AI is helping people because it will help you in improving your writing skills. It will help you in conceptualizing that how you can present your information to the wider audience. It will also help you in correcting your grammatical mistakes, or it will help you in combining different type of matters in a single paragraph. So with this, you can it will be really helpful whenever you are writing a academic type of piece. So this AI tools, whatever I'll be discussing today, so I'll be covering all these four components because these four components are very important in your research journey. So I'll be covering AI tools, which will be helpful in covering the first part, that is identifying relevant literature. Then I will cover some AI tools which will be helpful in evaluating the quality and credibility of your research paper. Third thing that I'll be discussing about few AI tools, uh, which will be helpful in organizing and cataloging and synthesizing information. And the last thing I'll be discussing AI tools which will help you in enhance your writing skills, and it will be very handy. It will also teach you in how you can write better without any grammatical mistake, or you can combine two three sentences together, or how you can improve your uh, collection of words, how you can improve your vocabulary as well. So let us dive into the first thing, the AI tools which are helpful in identifying your relevant literature. Okay, so let us dive into those tools. The first tool that I would like to discuss today which will be helpful in your identification of literature for your research is consensus. So it is a website called consensus.app. So let us see the features of this, and then we will dive into the website itself. So this consensus app is a AI powered search engine. What it does is that it helps you in finding a lot of research papers, and also it helps you in providing relevant results. Then not only this, it also helps you in understanding that where the research is going. Not only this, it will also help you in understanding the functionality of Copilot. What does this mean? This means that it will help you in drafting the content or creating a list out of it or formatting the document. I'll just show you all the features of it. Then it will help you in providing it has a very helpful user interface which is self-explanatory. I'll just dive into this app which will be more helpful, I think. So let us go to this consensus AI. I will just search this consensus AI and this will appear. So this is the website. I have already logged into this. What you can do is you can create an account. I'll just dive into the creation of account process. So this is how the screen will look like when you log into the screen for the first time. So you can sign into the consensus using your Facebook account or Google account. So I'll be using my Google account to sign in, and this page will open like this. Now whatever research question is there in your mind, you can just feed in. You can just feed in here. Suppose I want to know that uh, I just want to know that does climate change affect ecosystems? I just want to see whether climate change has any effect on ecosystems or not. So what I'll do, I'll just tick on synthesize. I will tick on Copilot and I will just search it. After clicking enter, what will happen? It will take some time and then we will get the responses. So let us see how the responses will come. So you can see that it has analyzed 10 papers. It has analyzed 10 papers, and this is the summary of those 10 papers. That these studies suggest climate change affects ecosystems by altering productivity, species distribution, biodiversity, and ecosystem services, leading to new ecological communities and increased extinction risks. So now you can see the consensus meter. Consensus meter means that how easy it is for you to consume this summary. So all that 20 papers that were analyzed, they say that it is true that climate change is really affecting ecosystem by altering productivity, species distribution, biodiversity, and ecosystem services. Now let us scroll down. Now you can see that this co-pilot has provided you an introduction that climate change is a significant global issue that affects ecosystems across the planet. The impact of climate change on ecosystem are multifaceted, influencing biodiversity, species distribution, ecosystem services, and overall ecosystem health. Now it has provided you the key insights. See, so many key insights it has provided you. Not only it has provided you the key insights, but it has also provided you the appropriate references. You can see that this has been taken from this reference. It is from a journal called Science. It's a very famous journal, authored by G. Pessel et al. So what you can do is you can use this in your literature review section with the help of this three reviews you have got for shifts in species distribution. So so it has made your work so easy. You can see from here. It has also provided you a conclusion. That what can be a conclusion derived from this. You can also try to export such content. You can export this all whatever references that you have seen over here. You can export this in RIS file or CSV file. So if you are acquainted with the use of Jotero or with the use of EndNote, which are reference management software, so you can easily export thus references directly to that Jotero, and then you can make use it in your thesis. So it has made your work so easy. Now let us come to all those papers. So you can see this paper. So it is also telling you that it is a highly cited paper. It is from a paper in the top 5% of most cited paper in their database. So it has 418 citations. So you can really trust those papers. And you will also get a, if you click on this study snapshot, you will also get a snapshot on the location from where this study was conducted, what methods they have used, whether they have used qualitative method or quantitative method or a review, what outcomes they have seen, what are the key results. For all the articles you can see like this. So you will get a very good idea also, and also you will get to know that what type of methodology they have used. See, this is a systematic review paper. This is a paper based on meta-analysis. This is a paper which is highly cited. So you can also see the snapshot of this study. So it will help you in synthesizing a lot of study in very quick time. Also, what you can do is that if you scroll upwards, you can see that there are different filters. You can filter the paper based on the publication time when they were published. If you want to see the papers published in 2024, you can just click on this. You can see whether the papers are under open access platform or not. You can sort papers based on the number of citations they are having. So the paper who are having better citations, more citations are considered good papers. You can also cite papers based on citations, which will help you in providing if you any reviewer asks you whether the paper you have written how many reviews it is having, so you can easily justify how many citations it is having. You can justify to the committee that whatever papers I have used for my reference or my references or my review of literature section, they are highly cited papers, so no one will question your integrity then. Also, you can see that what methods they have used, whether they have used randomized control trials, whether you have used systematic reviews, whether they have used meta-analysis, literature review, case report, animal trials, in vitro trials, whatever methodology they have used, you can easily see. Then you can see the details of the study. Okay, that what methods they have used, how many sample size they have used, what duration they have used, from which country they have published the information. These all things you can get for free. See this tool Consensus is a paid app, but a lot of information it will provide you, which is for which it doesn't cost anything. So you can easily make use of this website for getting to know a lot regarding your review what we call review of literature section, isn't it? So it's a very helpful website. You can make use of it. The next thing that you can do with this Consensus is that if you don't want to use this Consensus website, then what you can do is if you are used to ChatGPT, there is a option for this also. Let me go to ChatGPT. So I'll just log in to this. So if I have logged in, now I have logged into this ChatGPT. Now let us go to this section, Explore GPTs. If you will go on this to this left hand side, Explore GPTs, you can just search Consensus on this. Consensus. See, I have got Consensus. I'll click on Consensus. See, I have clicked on Consensus, and then I will click on Start Chat. I will click on so this Consensus is now integrated on my Chat GPT. Okay. So whatever information this Consensus is having from whatever database, you can now ask the same question using your Chat GPT platform to see how useful it is. With the help of Chat GPT also, you can make use of Consensus and you can get entire information without having to pay anything. So this is really a great thing. So I hope this app was helpful to you. Now let us go to the next. Sorry, this website was helpful to you for identifying relevant literature. This Consensus site. Now we'll go to the next website, which is equally helpful. It is known as Research Rabbit. So this is a completely free website. It doesn't charge you any money. So now let us go to this website, Research Rabbit. So what I'll do is I'll search this. research rabbit, and the website which comes researchrabbit.ai. I'll click on this. So this is how the interface will look. So you need to sign into it. I'll quickly sign into it. So see, this is how the interface of this site will look like. So what you have to do on this is that you have to click on new collection, and you can keep any name you can give any name to this. Let us give a name agriculture. Now what we can do is we'll just double click on this. We'll just double click on this and just we'll wait for a few moments. I think there's some connectivity issues. No problem. I'll just show you the interface of this. Let us do one thing. I'll just log out and I'll create a new account for you so that it is easy for you also. Research Rabbit. So Research Rabbit, I'll go to Research Rabbit and I will sign up for a account. So you have to write the email ID and choose any password and submit. So quickly you have to write the names and all. And I will quickly log into it. Now see, this is how the interface will look like. So it will ask you to add a paper. Okay, so you can write any title, whatever we are interested in. You can also connect it to your reference management software, whatever if you are using any reference management software such as Jotaro or EndNote or whatever. So we'll just write a title. Let me write the title. Climate change. Mm, So I've written this topic and I'll just search it. So it will ask you whether you want to search in the database of PubMed, that is biomedical and life sciences, or whether you want to search in semantic scholar, which will cover all subject areas. So let us go to this biomedical and life sciences, and then you will get a lot of articles which are relevant to the title that I have searched. So just give some time for it to retrieve the data from PubMed. Now you can see it has provided you a lot of articles. Okay, so these are really very helpful articles. So suppose I am interested in, I have read the summary of this, so it has provided you a summary. So I will add these articles were helpful to me. So what I'll do, I'll just add those articles, isn't it? I will just add those articles. I'll add more articles also. Yeah. So I can add more papers also to it. Suppose I want to search on some other topic, agriculture and climate change. Then I'll search. I'll get more articles which are helpful, and then I will again. What I'll do is I will keep collecting those articles in my database. So it will. Suppose I like this article also. I will add this to my collection. Then I like this article also, which was published in 2021. I'll add this to my collection. So I'll keep on adding the articles which were interesting to me in my collection. Once I have added these articles, what I can do is I can explore now the similar works. Okay, so I can explore that what is the network of authors, whatever authors they have written, who are the major authors in this. So you can see this Myers is a very well-known author of this domain, and a lot of people they have cited this author. Okay, so we can get to know about the who are the most famous author of this who are working on this domain. Then we can also know about the important articles which are similar to this work. Then we can export all these articles in BibTeX or RIS or CSV platform so that we can directly go to the Jotero and we can feed these articles there without having to work on this. So you can see that it will help you to synthesize all the work in a very easy manner. And also it will help you in providing information regarding the pioneers who are the most important people in this domain. So it will help you a lot in your literature review. So this Research Rabbit is really a very helpful and free what we call website, which will help you in the first part, isn't it? So you all should uh, make use of it and try to make use of it. So now we have seen the two applications which were helpful in identifying the relevant literature. Now let us come to the second part. So the second part was evaluating the quality and credibility of research papers, isn't it? This was our second part. That how we will know that whatever information this AI has generated for us, whether they are really credible or not, whether they are matching, they are meeting the quality standards or not. So for this, we have a very good website which is called as Scite, SCIT. So it will help you in understanding and reviewing the number of citations that the article is having. Also, you can chat with this interface and you can know whatever you can know anything that is there in that academic literature. So let us directly jump into this website. It's called Skite. So Skite, SCIT, Skite for AI for research. Yeah. So this is the website. So it is also a paid website. So what we'll do is we will just use the trial of it. We'll go and try it. And now this is how the interface will look like. So see, it is providing you some prompts. Suppose you want to research on this. How does the structure of a protein affect its function? I'll just type on this and then you will get answers to this question. Okay. Not only you will get answers, you will also get appropriate references regarding this. So any question you want to ask, just like this ChatGPT does, it will also help you in providing the same thing. But the better thing of Skite is that it will help you in giving those research papers which are really verified, and they are actual papers which are cited in good journals. Such as you can see this article, the first article, it is published in PNAS. It is a very great journal. So it will help you in synthesizing the information also. See, it has written in a very good format. You can use this in your writing your literature review section. So you can see that from where it has quoted the information. It is which journal it has used and what is the credibility of that journal. These all things you can get to know using this Kite app. Also, you can ask more questions, just like this ChatGPT thing. You can ask more questions also regarding the topic of interest, and it will keep on giving you the relevant articles. So the articles that it has referred, these are mentioned on the right hand section. So you will get the entire bibliography of it, of the all the articles, and they are published in reputed journals which you can really trust. See, the number of publications citing this work is 22. So it is really a very good cited paper. So number of supporting citation statements. 2. Then you can see the mentioning of citation statement about this work. All the things you can see. You can also see the full text. You can directly jump on and see the full text of this article without having to search this article again and again. So this will help you a lot in understanding the credibility of the articles that you have used. So this guide is really very helpful in that regard. So for this evaluating of the quality and credibility of research papers, you can easily use this guide. Then we have third thing that we use in our research journey is organizing or cataloging and synthesizing information. So how there are vast sources of information everywhere. How you will synthesize and catalog this information. So with how we can do this, we can make use of several tools. The tool that I'll explaining to you is Elicit. So this is a very helpful tool which will help you in organizing and synthesizing your information. So let us directly jump to this tool, Elicit. Elicit. So see, this is the uh, tool. This is the interface of the Elicit platform. So again, this is a paid platform, but the basic functions are free. So you can ask anything from it, any question that comes to your mind. So I recently searched for this effectiveness of conditional cash transfers. So whatever you will search, it will provide you a summary of all the top papers which are discussing this effectiveness of conditional cash transfers. See, it has summarized the top four papers in this domain. How nicely it has summarized. Conditional cash transfer programs have emerged as an effective tool for improving education and health outcomes among poor families in developing countries. Multiple studies have demonstrated the success in increasing school enrollment and attendance rates, enhancing preventive health care, and raising household consumption. So the citation of this is Rollins and Rubio. So what you can do is you can just click on this and you can see what they have, what is their article, how many citations this article is having. See, it is having 674 citations. It is a greatly cited article in this field. So now what you can do is you can see the top articles on this topic and you can see the summary of those articles. In just one or two sentences, you can see the summary. See how useful it is. It has helped you in synthesizing a lot of information in a summarized form. So, so many good articles it has referred to. It has having 674 citations, 287 citations, 199 citations, 237 citations, and also it has provided you a short summary which will help you in understanding the article in a better way. Not only this, it will also help you in providing lot more information, such as you can see, you can add columns to it also. That if you are interested in main findings or if you are interested in methodology, let us go to the methodology part. It will again add another column called methodology. So now you can see that what methodology they have used. So the first paper has used randomized control trials. The second um, has used the methodology of the study was a system review. So it's a systematic review. The second one. The third is a it is not mentioned. Fourth also not mentioned. Then fifth, you have systematic literature review. So you can see that you will be getting a lot of information and also in a very quick time. So how much time it will save and how much it will be very easy for you to write a literature review part. So it will only allow you this three columns. For more using more number of columns, you will have to make some payment. You will have to get a premium version of this. So, but the basic things you can do with this Sky tab. So, see how helpful it is and how much time it will save in doing your research work. So, you must all think of integrating this thing in your day-to-day academic activities. So, this is the interface of Sky that I have discussed. So, for this, you can also see the search capabilities of it. You can do an extensive literature review. You can do summarize the reviews altogether. So a lot of things it will help you in this. The next app that I am going to discuss in this category is Chat PDF. So this is also a very great website, chatpdf.com. I'll just go to this website, Chat PDF. Chat PDF. So it will not require any registration. This is the best part of this. So directly you can make use of this. This is the interface of this chat PDF. You need to provide it a PDF article. So I'll just provide it a PDF article, any article in which I am interested, which I have already saved in my download section. So see, if I upload this, I have uploaded this article to it, technologies and main functionalities of the telemonitoring application. The name of the telemonitoring application is Rico Verdal ID. So now you can see that it has provided you a chat interface. It will provide you a summary of this article, and also it will help you in understanding the article. You can ask any questions that you have in your mind regarding this article. Suppose it is also suggesting you that you can ask this type of questions. What are the main technologies discussed in this application? Suppose I write this. See, it has taken from the article itself that it is discussing these technologies such as client-side technologies, server-side technologies, and also it has provided references to it. So you will find this reference on page 4. You will find this on page 2. So it will be a tutor for you. So it will help you in summarizing all the articles, asking all the questions regarding the articles. So see how helpful it is. It will also help you in summarizing those articles. So you can easily use this without any payment, and also you don't need to log in even. If you want to save your chat history and all, you need to log in. Otherwise, you can easily use this article without even logging. So it will save you a lot of time, and also it will help you in understanding the paper in a better way without having to read the entire paper and devoting a lot of time for that. So this is also a very good um, application for your conducting your third part, that is organizing, cataloging, and synthesizing information. Now let us go to the next functionality that you will encounter in your research, that is enhancing your writing skills. So all of us, we sometimes face problem in writing articles for quality journals because sometimes the our writing style is not appropriate to meet the standards of that journal. So this AI tools can help you a lot in what we call in structuring your article in a better way, in providing you better grammatical sentences, in also providing you better sentences, better conceptual clarity, and so on. So this for this, what you can do is you can use applications such as Grammarly. I hope that a lot of people might be already they might be aware about this Grammarly. It will not only help you in improving your writing, but also it will help you in in avoiding grammatical mistakes, this punctuation mistakes and all, and sentence framing. These things we mostly commit whenever we are writing anything. We mostly commit such type of mistakes. So this Grammarly will help you a lot and in sorting with those issues. So let us quickly see this Grammarly. So I'll just sign into this. You can sign up with your Google account. For saving time, I'm signing it with my Google account. I'll just go and continue. Just give it a few moments. Yes. Now our Grammarly interface is here. So we'll click on new. We'll click on new. And then suppose we have written the introduction part. What we'll do is we'll just copy and paste our introduction part over here. Okay, whatever we have written. Suppose I'm just writing a introduction part. Climate change is causing lot of harm in today's agriculture in terms of production loss. So I have written this sentence. So see, it will provide me these suggestions that climate change is causing a lot of harm in today's agriculture in terms of production loss. So it is telling me that I have missed this A. So it will the correct thing will be climate change is causing a lot of harm. So I'll accept this and this A will come. Then today's see the apostrophe will be after Y. So I'll accept this. So I have just mentioned that what all things it can correct. So for a simple sentence also it can help you a lot in correcting your sentence that you have written, isn't it? So it is really a very helpful tool, though it is a paid tool. This it can even provide some information regarding this, the blue underline thing, but it will not provide because we have to get a premium version for this, isn't it? So, but for basic thing, it will help you a lot to improve your sentence structure, to improve your grammar, and also to improve your spelling mistakes, to avoid the spelling mistakes and all. So, Grammarly is a perfect tool for this. So, without paying any money, also you can make the most out of it. Okay, so it will help you a lot uh, in improving your writing skills. The next the next website that I'll like to discuss is Quillbot. So Quillbot is also like Grammarly. It will also help you in synthesizing the content, in summarizing the content, and also in paraphrasing. This paraphrasing is a very important component of this research. Why? Because you just can't write everything that you have taken from somewhere else in your own words, directly as such. So you have to paraphrase it, or you have to write it in your own words. Then only it will be accepted. So this AI tool, this which is called Quillbot, it will help you a lot in paraphrasing the content. See, it has a paraphraser, it has a grammar checker. So these things you can mostly make use of it without paying any money, and you can. I'll just sign into it with my Google account. And the same thing that Grammarly does, it will also do the same thing, and it will also help you in those aspects. So you can either use this Grammarly or Quillbot. It will help you a lot in, but this will help you a lot because it will also help you in paraphrasing the thing, isn't it? So you can make use of it to paraphrase the content. So if we'll go to the paraphraser, and then whatever content will be writing here, it will paraphrase it for us. I'll just give you a small example. Suppose I want to write, uh, a great day. Today was a great day in terms of academic productivity of academic productivity of students of my class course. Suppose I have written a sentence like this and I want to paraphrase it. So it will just paraphrase it. See, in terms of undergraduate course, students' academic productivity today was excellent. So it not only this, we can take any article. Let us take any article. Suppose we want to cite something from this. Suppose we want to cite something from this article. What I'll do, I'll just copy few content. Just a second. Suppose I want to cite this sentence from this author, Fatima Teran et al. I'll just copy it. I'll put on this paraphrasing and I will click on paraphrase. So you can see that it will take some time, and with this time it will paraphrase this. See, climate change poses significant challenges to global agriculture with rising temperatures, altered precipitation patterns, and increased frequency of extreme weather events threatening crop yields. This was the sentence that I want to cite in my article. So after paraphrasing, the sentence has been changed to with crop production being threatened by rising temperatures, changed precipitation patterns, and an increase in the frequency of extreme weather events. Climate change presents serious challenges to global agriculture. So I can just copy this and I can paste it to my Word document. So this will help you in reducing plagiarism also, and also it will help you in giving a new structure. But you have to cite this, isn't it? Uh, for this, there is no substitute. You will have to cite the source from where you have taken. This is the source from where we have taken this. So these were the apps that I discussed today. I hope it was helpful to you. So the websites that I discussed, they have covered all the four aspects. These four aspects were identifying the relevant literature, evaluating the quality and credibility, organizing, cataloging, and synthesizing information, and enhancing your writing skills. So if you make use of such AI tools in today's world, it will help you a lot in improving your research capabilities, and also you can make the most. You can come out with better ideas. You can do better research. You can be an excellent researcher altogether. So now let us come to the key takeaways that we have taken from our uh, presentation today. The first takeaway is that this artificial intelligence is having tremendous potential, and it is having not only tremendous potential, but also you can say that it is having transformative potential. The students who are doing research in today's world, they are it is entirely different. It is based on new topics. It is based on extensive reviews and all. So this has been made possible with the use of this AI tools. So as I have discussed before also, how easy now it is to go for research designs. Earlier, it was very difficult for the student to understand these research designs. There was no one to guide him also, but with the help of AI tools, it is very easy to understand the exact research design which will fit your context, to understand this literature reviewing thing, to know about data analysis and publication support. For everything, this AI is having a transformative potential. Then ethical and responsible use. You must always keep this in mind. There is no substitute to ethical guidelines. So whatever ethical guidelines your university is having, or those that I have provided in this lecture, one that is given by Russell Group, this is really very important to maintain the responsible use of AI tools. Until and unless you will maintain the academic integrity, no one is going to trust you. So this always must be kept in mind. The third thing is AI literacy. As I was telling before, that if you use AI, you are at least 10 times better than the person who is not using AI. So you always have to keep in your mind that what are the prospect of this AI tools, how you can use it without compromising on ethical issues. Then support for academic staff. It is always helpful. This whatever I have discussed today, it might be possible that after 3 years these tools are no more existing, or some advanced tools have come. So it is always better to go for continuous support, continuous training, continuous awareness regarding this AI tools, because it keeps on changing every day. Nothing is permanent in today's world, especially in case of artificial intelligence. And then we should be having collaboration among different sectors. We must always collaborate between different universities, between different professional bodies, because until and unless we get information about success stories, lot of things that I've covered today, it might not be known to you. So until and unless we make collaborations with different people, with different universities, with different experts, we'll not be going to make the most out of it. So it is always better to go for collaborations across different disciplines, different people, and so on. So after this, we'll come to the future directions. So how this AI is evolving. As I was telling, every day this AI is evolving every day, and the university or in the institution, they must make some AI policy. They must regularly update those policy also, so that the students they get to know that what are the policies, how they can effectively make use of this in their academic settings. Then we have to always the teachers, especially it is meant for teachers and researchers who are teaching students. They must make use of this AI tools for assessment purpose, for making their teaching more interactive, for better student support. Until unless the teacher is interacting with the students, the class will not be effective. So AI has provided us a lot of opportunities in how we can make the class interactive, how we can make better assessment strategies which will be interacting to the students so that we can evaluate the students in a better way. This directions our AI is providing, and all the instructors or teachers, they must make use of this. Then we have ethical standards. So always these ethical standards we have to keep in our notice, and we have to follow this. However, this AI will advance, we must never compromise on this ethical standards. Then better collaboration or broader collaboration that I was discussing, it is very important. And all the universities, they must ensure the equal access of this AI tools, because no one, all the students, they are aware of this AI tools, and we cannot stop themselves because they are really finding it useful. That is why they are using it. So there should be a human touch, but it should be the students must be encouraged to make use of it, but to make use of it in the better direction, to make ethical use of it, isn't it? So this was all about my lecture. I hope it was helpful to you. So I have covered all the aspects such as what is the role that AI is playing today in today's world. The key question, that who is actually responsible for this intellectual property associated with AI. Then we have covered six domains which where AI can be really helpful. Then we have covered the safe use of AI tools with the help of this flowchart. Then we have covered the ethical principles and key requirements. We have covered the ethical guidelines proposed by Cambridge University Press with principles and key principles. Then we have covered the how we can acknowledge the AI sources if we have used in our text. Then we have covered all the tools which will be helpful in performing our research journey, starting from identifying the relevant literature to evaluating the quality and credibility of research papers to organizing and cataloging it and to enhance our writing skills in total. So everything we have covered. We have covered consensus app, we have covered research rabbit, we have covered Skype, we have covered Elicit, we have covered chat PDF, which is helpful in understanding the document in a better way. We have covered Grammarly, we have covered Quillbot for paraphrasing, and we have also covered the transformative potential that this AI tools is providing. I hope this session was helpful. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. My email ID will be uh, given by the course instructors. So thanks a lot for attending, and I hope all the students and academic faculty members, they make use of these AI tools for their research, and they come up with great ideas. Thank you. Thank you so much.